and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sierra if you're new here, and I'm back today with another video. And today I'm going to be showing you all my everyday makeup routine, what I do every day in 10 minutes. This makeup routine is only 10 minutes. I'm going to try to do it in real time so you can really see how fast it can go. I get a lot of compliments on my everyday makeup because it's super natural and I keep it really natural. I like that. I know every morning it usually takes me about 10 minutes. It's probably going to take me a little longer today because I'm going to tell y'all, you know, like each product that I'm using and everything like that, so it might take me a little bit longer, but I'm telling you, this is a very quick and easy everyday makeup routine. So if you want to see my everyday makeup routine and how to get a really flawless natural look, just keep watching. So first I start with a primer. And right now I'm using the Watermelon Burst Primer, but I usually like the Milk Hydro Grip. This primer really is worth the hype. Like, everyone was hyping this up and I was like, is it really that good? And then I bought the little mini and I'm like, oh, it is that good. Like, it really is. So this is actually pretty much out, so I just need to buy a new one. So in the meantime, I'm using the Watermelon Burst by Ciate, I think. I don't know. I'll have all the products listed in the description box, but yeah, so I'm gonna try to do this in real time so you can see how I actually do my makeup. But yeah, so I just prime my skin with this. I like the Milk primer better, but this primer really is good too. Like, it's really, I like it too. Similar consistency as the Milk one. Yeah, I have sunscreen on, like my moisturizer has sunscreen in it, so that's why my skin kind of has a little bit of a, like, gets a little cast or looks a little milky when I put the primer on. But yeah, so this is my primer and I let this sit for probably like 30 seconds maybe. And yeah, I like the little glow that it gives my skin. But I love the consistency and my makeup looks good with it on. So then I take my foundation. My favorite foundation is this Morphe, is it Filter Effect? I did a review on this, but honestly, this is my favorite foundation. This foundation is so good. Yeah, Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation. This foundation is so good. My color is Filter Rich 25. It matches my skin perfectly. I love the finish of it. I love how long it lasts. It just has the perfect undertone. Like, this is my favorite foundation. And the thing is, it's so reasonable at that. Like, it's so reasonable. Like, I just love when, like, your favorite products are actually, you know, don't break the bank. But yeah, honestly, when I'm in a rush, I squeeze this like directly on my skin. So I don't put it on the back of my hand because I typically don't want my hands to be messy when I'm in a rush to, like, go to work or something. So yeah, I just dot it on my skin like so, and then I'll take a foundation brush and just move it on my skin. I can't wait, or I just really want to get back to the days where I didn't wear foundation every day. I wore like a CC cream or a CC or BB cream, you know, something super lightweight, but I do like that this foundation is lightweight. But I just don't like the finish of my skin like I used to. I also, you know, struggled with acne for a couple of years, so the finish of my skin isn't the same as it used to be. So I try to cover up some of those dark spots and stuff, even though some people are like, oh, your skin looks great. I'm like, thank you, but I'm still just not as confident to go straight just powder foundation or just like something even lighter than this like I used to be. So I just take this foundation and I go all over my skin, all under my eyes and down the chin. And I literally love this foundation so much. Got a lot under my eye by accident, but yeah. So then I just, you know, do the little thing and make sure it's blended pretty well. I try to get in those creases and crevices. Yeah. So this is it so far. I feel like it looks so natural and just gives you the right amount of color, you know, just the right amount of oomph in the skin. So I don't know, I really like this foundation. So once I have my foundation on, and I feel like it's blended pretty well, which I think it's blended pretty well right now, but once I have my foundation on, I go to my concealer. And my concealer is the Fenty Concealer in the shade 385. So that's the concealer that I use, and I just put a tiny bit under my eyes just for a little more coverage. I do a little triangle like that, and then like that. Yeah. So that's what I do, and then I let it sit so it dries down and it has a little bit more coverage. And then I'll put, you know, some on some areas that need more coverage, like some dark spots and stuff. I'll just put it there. And then you see like this area is a little weird too. Right where the mask is, like, can't you see, like, boom. Right where the mask is where I have all the acne, like right where that mask line goes around your ear, on my chin, yes. And then this comes from my glasses because my glass, like, little thing goes right there. But yeah, that's beside the point. So I put this little concealer on. I love this concealer too, and I let it sit and kind of dry down. And while my concealer is drying down, I use the soap method to make my brows nice and feathery and natural. So I'll take some setting spray. This is just the Tarte Stay Spray setting spray. I usually use like a cheap one. This is not cheap. I got this in a giveaway, but I usually use something pretty cheap or something not like my favorite setting spray because it's for my eyebrows and, like, you don't want to like waste a setting spray, but this is just one I've had for a really long time. Yeah, I'll spray this, and then I'll take these little disposable eyebrow like little brushes, and I'll, you know, get up some of this soap. And my brows look the best when I use this technique, so this is what I do. But yeah, so I'll just get some stuff, some brow stuff on, and yeah, you kind of have to like make sure it's not too cakey on your little spoolie or whatever. So once I get the right amount, I just brush it through my brows. And just brush my brows up to give me that like feathered look. That really natural feathered look. I really love that. So yeah, I just do that. Then I go on the other side and take the residue and do that one. And then if I need some more, I'll just spin my brush again on the little bar of soap. I have a video on my channel of me trying soap brows for the first time, and ever since that video, I just cannot get enough of the look. And so this is what I do every day. So yeah, I just kind of put this through my brows the way I like. And I'll go back to this one and do this one and just try to get as perfect of a shape as I can. Yeah. So boom, I do it like that. And then I let these dry. So while my eyebrows are drying, I take a beauty blender and blend out my concealer. And I know, typically people wet their beauty blenders and that's how they put on their foundation or the concealer or whatever, but honestly and truly, a dry beauty blender has been working wonders for me. I don't know, I just feel like I started using it dry and it just like keeps the coverage there for me. I don't know, like it may not work for everyone, and I used to, you know, wet it, like get it damp or whatever and apply all my foundation with it. But I don't know, just dry under the eyes has been working a lot. So what I'll do is I'll just pat under my eye and it just blends it out so well. And with the dryness of the concealer, because it's been there for like a couple of minutes, it gives you good coverage. I don't know if you can tell. I hope my lighting is good enough and not washing me out where you can really tell. But yeah, so I'll just do the other side and I just pat it out. And I feel like it looks really good. It gives me good coverage. And then I go down here and do my chin and blend that out. And then I go and do all my other little spots. Do my cheeks. And we just get the perfect blend. And then I just, you know, tap it all over my skin to just give it a nice finish. And yeah, this is what I do. And then take any excess and put it on my eyelids just to, I don't have like super dark or veiny eyelids, so I don't need a lot of coverage there, but just to kind of put some kind of base, I do that. While my eyebrows are setting, I go in with blush. So this is the Fenty Beauty Cream Blush in Rose Latte. Yes, my favorite blush of all time. Well, it's become my favorite blush. There is a Mary Kay blush that I love. I forgot what it's called. But I used to wear it all the time. If you look at my old everyday makeup routine, you'll see that blush in there. I've been wearing that blush since I was like probably in high school or middle school. I love it because it's a perfect blush and highlight, but I'm more of a matte girl now. I don't do highlight a ton, but that was my go-to, and now this is my go-to because I don't really do highlight or anything. But yeah, so I just smile and put this on the apples of my cheeks. You know, it's just like, I feel like the perfect everyday color. And it's like this kind of deep, so it looks good for fall too. So yeah, I just put that on a little bit. You see, I just like really lifts the skin, and just adds, boom, it just puts it together. So I do that. And I like it on the apples of my cheeks. Everyone has their like preference of where they put blush, but I like it on the apples of my cheek, and then I put the rest on my nose because I don't know, I just really like that look. So I just do a little like that. Boom. So that is the look. And then now that my eyebrows are done, and I'm kind of going fast because this is literally how fast I do my makeup every day. So then it's time to go back to my eyebrows. So I take the Precisley My Brow by Benefit. I just love how creamy and how easily this glides on. I would probably say my eyebrows take me the longest out of everything in my everyday makeup routine. And you know, you just got to get it just right. So I feel like I use the most time in my routine to do my eyebrows. But I do just really natural strokes within the, you know, what am I trying to say? Talking and doing my makeup at the same time. I do really natural strokes and keep it, you know, in the shape that I created with the soap. And yeah. So I'm just gonna do these. And I literally switch from side to side. I don't do like one brow and then do the other brow. I don't know if that's weird. Like, let me know in the comments if anyone does their brows like this, but I can't just like completely finish one brow and then finish the other. Like, I literally switch from brow to brow because, I don't know, that's how I make sure they're the same. I'm like, oh, I put a stroke there. Let me put a stroke there on the other side, you know? And it's just how I keep them flowing and keep them similar. So I just jump from brow to brow. And I'm only just realizing that, like, is that normal? I don't know. Do people do that, or do they do one whole brow at a time? I don't know. I really don't know. Okay. So this is pretty much my brows. And I just try to get the perfect little, you know, ding, little tip of the brow. Just try to get it snatched as much as I can. And yeah. And then sometimes I go in with a little spoolie and reshape if I can. But the soap keeps them in place all day, I'm telling you. It's everything. But yes, so these are my brows, pretty much. I like to take this Arches and Halos brow powder, and I'll take the dark side, and I literally just, you know, go in on the edge, because you don't want the front to be too dark, but I just fill in any gaps on the end of the brows. I just think it makes it look a little bit more complete. So yeah, I'll just do that and just put some powder in the sparse areas. And now my brows are really done. After my brows, I take a bronzer, Bahama Mama. Yeah, so yeah, by the Balm. I don't know, I got this in a giveaway too, but it matches my skin tone really well, and so that's what I go for. I just want to enhance my natural skin tone. I don't really want anything on my eyes every day, so I just put a little bronzer in there. Find one that matches my skin perfectly, and that just mattifies my eyelids and just enhances them a little bit, but not, you know, too much. So I just do that. And you know, I have oily eyelids, so I can't just like not put anything on my eyelids, or I don't know, it just doesn't look that good. So I just put in some bronzer, and I take that up a little bit close to my eyebrow, and boom. I finished my look with some powder foundation just to mattify and tie everything together. This is the Fenty Beauty powder foundation in the shade 340. So love this. This is like my favorite too. Fenty's so good, oh my gosh. But yeah, so then I just go over like my blush and all my foundation and everything, and just set it with this powder foundation, and I think it just, you know, completes the look. So I do this, and yeah, I just really love a matte look. So I need to take any shine and oil away because I have oily skin. Yeah, this is just a must. So I do that, and then I finish with my mascara. So this is the Maybelline Sky High. Yeah, the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational. I think all their mascaras are like Lash Sensational something. This is the Sky High one. I really like this. I saw it on TikTok. You know, we find everything on TikTok now. And I've been using it for a while, and I really like it. It's not the waterproof one. I, on the daily, don't use waterproof because waterproof mascara is so hard to get off. And before you know it, you've lost 5 lashes when you're trying to take your makeup off at the end of the day. So if I don't think I'm gonna be crying, I don't wear waterproof mascara anymore because I'm tired of seeing my lashes fall out. So yeah, that's my lash rant of the day. I don't use falsies on the daily. Yeah, that's just not necessary. So for me anyway, like some people love to do it, you go girl, but not for me. So yeah, I just put this on. I don't put any on my bottom either because that's just asking for raccoon eyes in my opinion, unless I do waterproof, or the oil for my skin will literally just make the bottom lash line a mess. So, and because of my everyday makeup, I don't really like to use waterproof. I don't put any down there, but I do make sure like these pop, you know, like I make sure my eyelashes do pop. But yeah, I really like this mascara. It's nice. I'm not really picky when it comes to mascaras, if I'm being honest. But yeah, so we do that, and it just gives us like a boom, like a lift, you know. And then I keep saying I'm almost done. I'm like, oh, well, I'm almost done, or I'm done. This is the final step, and it's really not. But I usually just put some lip gloss on. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous, the gloss. I also really love this one that I got in a giveaway. It's the Ofra and it's just lip gloss Sunshine. This orange gloss, I really like that too. Overall, it's kind of expensive, I think. I didn't buy this, got it at the giveaway, but I do really like this lip gloss though, I really do. But today I'm gonna use the Revlon one. I love a glossy lip, I really do. I mean, I don't wear it that much because I still keep my mask on majority of the time. But yeah, when I don't have my mask on, I do really like a glossy lip. So yeah, this is my everyday makeup routine. I hope you all enjoyed my everyday makeup routine. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.